If you were a fan of this map in FS19, it is back, and it's even better. Hello everybody, it's FarmSim Guy here, hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to have a look at Frankenmuth, which was released just earlier on today, so this is very much a quick first look at it. Now this is obviously a very popular map in FS19, up there in Michigan. Lovely square fields, lovely size fields as well, and this has really taken advantage of the benefits that we have in FS22 and has gone all out on the production chains, so it's well worth checking out. So without further ado, let's jump in and have a look. This is your spawn point. This is where you start when you arrive in the game, and it's a lovely farm, bang central in the middle of the map. There you go. Let's zoom out a little bit and look at the PDA. Great amount of decent size fields. We have got 41 fields in total, and price wise they range from something like the very big one there, 21 at $500,000, down to smaller ones like 23 here at 79,000, and I think 19 is the smallest on the map there at 35,000. So you've got nice flexibility, nice square fields for those guys who don't like funny shaped fields. You've got to work around the houses and a few things here and there, but in general pretty good meaty size fields to get some big equipment into, which is always nice on a map like this. Now look at all the icons down in this bottom right hand corner. We'll go and have a look at those in a minute, but what I think we'll do first, we'll have a little bit of a tour of the farm, have a look what's available. We'll go and have a look over here as well, because there's some nice features over here with the sugar beet and the sawmill, and a few little things hiding in the trees there are worth having a little look at. We'll go and have a look at some of the productions as well, but in general we'll just have a little bit of a drive around. So what I think we'll do, we'll look at the farm first, like I said. We'll probably then head south along here. We'll do a loop round, and then we'll finish up with all of these productions in the bottom corner down here. So there's our farmhouse there with our sleep trigger in it. We've got this lovely garage here, which we can pop open here. Inside we have got our header and our truck and grain trailer, so they're parked away in there. Nice shed that. All those doors open at both ends, so it's good for moving things about. Let's click in here, open this big shed as well. Doors on both sides open. We have got ourselves in here a quad track. We've got a Challenger, we have got a 9RT and an 8RX, an old Massey, and various bits of big equipment. So as you can see, lots and lots of big equipment there, ready for you to dive into the fields, because the fields are quite big. We've got another shed over here. Again, all these doors are opening, which is great. In here we've got cultivator, sprayer, and there is a nice case combine down at the bottom there as well. There's the back side of the sheds we were just looking at before, and another shed here, so you're not short of shed space in any way, shape or form. There we go, the Mahindra there, a little run around, and again open this up. This is your workshop, and you've got an old school truck there. Obviously you saw the trucks that parked out the front. I'll talk about those any second now. And you've got your storage bins here as well for your grain and your crops. Nice open expansive area as well, no hedges or anything getting in your way, so you can dive straight into the fields as soon as you get started. So there you go, there is your starter farm. Now if we jump back to the map quickly, you'll see the fields you get when you start. So farm is here. You are inheriting field 11, 12 and field 4 at the top as well, and just this little space here across the road, which I don't think is anything in particular. I think it's just a bit of grass expanse there, which you can potentially build some more buildings on, or do whatever you want with a nice kind of open space there to choose what you want to do with, which is quite nice. Okay, let's jump in our trucks and go for a little drive. Now, let's talk about these for a little minute. These are from Elk Mountain Modding. It was released yesterday, actually. So you've got obviously a road-going version of the Ram here, but this off-road one is very nicely done. He's done a great job of converting this. You can pick this up from his Facebook page, so I'll put a link to that in the description below. But let's jump in and go for a spin. Right, let's pull out of here. I'm going to go south to start with. I'm going to see what's down here. Now, it gives you an idea to take a look at the roads and the fields. You see how square they are. Nice entrances to them, these ditches. It's been nicely laid out. Lots and lots of houses and placeables on here, which is nice to see as well. Gives it a bit of character and life. Now let's head down here. My steering wheel has lost its force feedback, which is always fun. So we'll just have to cope. Lots of details though. I like the details, the road signs, the power lines, things like that. Ooh, the brakes on this are a bit questionable as well. But we worked on the stop sign there. It's good. Look at the size of that wheat field there. Very nice. A nice little small holding here. Now, this is something I have noticed, which I think's a missed opportunity potentially, and that is the ability to use these. Now, these are obviously the base game sheds from Giants, but no opening doors or an ability to get into these, which is a shame because you could utilise these as extra places or different places to start your gameplay, and unfortunately as well, no ability to demolish these as well. So if you want to get rid of these and use this space, it would have to be through Giants Editor, which is a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame, and again, disappointed really that Giants in the base game didn't put at least operating doors on a lot of these buildings to allow people to take more advantage of them. Right, let's head back to the road though, and we will continue to go along the bottom of the map here. There is another road that runs parallel. You can just see it down at the bottom there, and more houses. And we will go and look at the sell point, the main grain co-op, which is just down here as well. But there we go, more buildings as we drive past them here. Lots of houses, little suburbs really. Nice ditches there, obviously for when the rainwaters come. Dry at the moment, but nicely laid out. There's lots and lots of different houses and things, so it gives the map a bit of character. Let's gun it along here though. Okay, here we are at the co-op. So let's pull into here. This is the base game one as well, from Elm Creek, as you will recognise. Very nice, decent size, and just past it here is the baseball ground. So, you know, wherever it's going to be at the weekend, cheering the local team on. So there we go, we are right down in the bottom left hand corner of the map now. So we'll head back out of here and we're going to head north now and see what's up here. Now in order to go north we have to again head east until we meet the road heading north. It's the next road along from the one we just drove down with the main farm at the bottom. So there we go, we'll turn up here. As you can see, slightly different road surface, more of a back road, but we'll drive up here. Again, another farm there. Again, these are all placeables with no means of access to them, which is a little, like I said, a little bit disappointing. But again, if you're feeling comfortable and confident, you can rip those out in Giants Editor and place your own buildings in there if you want to. Let's head along here to the wooded area and another farm place that you could utilise if you wanted to. Again, over these ditches, which are very nice. Now if we stop here, a couple of nice big sheds here and space to expand a lot. Lots of nice flat area there to expand into, which is great to see. Now, one thing worth noting here as well, if you walk up to these doors of this shed, they do not open. What you have to do is make sure that you have purchased the land before you have access to the buildings. So we've bought that bit of land now and voila, there we go. Nice sheds, same as you have on the main farm that we started on. And again, the same over here, you've got a workshop there, and with the working doors as well. Let's just pop them to prove that. There we go, very nice indeed. Okay, let's head out of here and head back to the main road. Now we're heading back out of here at the moment. We are going to stop at the end, we're going to head north. We're going to check out the sawmill. So once again, heading up this road, more houses and areas, just giving the place a little bit of character, which is always nice to see. Again, you get an idea for the size of the fields and the structure of the fields. A few holes in the fields there, which is nice. Going to work yourself around those, and again, ahead of us there. More sheds as well. There's a nice little area just up here. Feels more like maybe a contractor's type setup here. There's no big open expansive space, no house or anything, but some lovely sheds again. There are in fact 4. There's a small one here, 2 of the larger ones, and another one at the back there, which is your workshop. And again, as with the other farm, you've got to buy the land before you have access to the buildings. But there you go again. Lovely buildings these, nice timber frame structures. Let's run down here, pop the other one, and you can see out of the other side there's your mechanics workshop as well. So nice, very nice indeed. So we're pulling back out of here now. We are going to head slightly down south again, hang a right here at this next junction, and check out the sawmill and the sugar beet unload point. So here we are at the end here of the map. We are right in the top left hand corner now, so exactly the opposite end to where we were when we were looking at the grain co-op. Over what could be weighbridge areas, no operating weigh scales on those, but there is the sugar mill, which is nice to see, and huge unload points for your sugar beets as well. So there you go, an area, lovely big expansive area here, great for turning trucks around, so that's nice. So let's head back out of here again. And we're going to hang a right here, and almost straight away we're going to hang a left down to Miller's Sawmill. So there we go, watch that big ditch on the left hand side there, and we'll drive into here. Very uniform pine trees here that you can cut down for your timber requirements. But there we go, Miller's Sawmill, unload points here, and different things you can get started on. There is a production facility for furniture as well, so you can move things from here over to there should you wish to. Now I'm going to take a little wander into the woods here because I want you to see some of the stuff in here, which is quite cool. Lovely big expansive wooded area, which is always nice. If you push through these bushes here and fit your way through here, look what there is. There is a dirt racetrack. Now whether this is for motocross bikes or BMXs, I don't know, but a big circuit here. So maybe you go and get the Mahindra from the farm and take it for a spin around this. You could have some fun with your mates on here on multiplayer, kicking back after a busy day on the farm. So that's nice to see. Now there are a lot of paths as well through these woods, so if I nick back through here, you'll find a path, a lovely walking path through the woods, and we're not finished yet. So it's quite a stroll down here, but if you get to this junction and hang a right, where it splits, up here is a rather nice little log cabin. There you go. Nice to see, and just beyond that as well, a little lake. So lovely, peaceful, relaxing area. Now if we head in here, one of the things on this map, I think there's over 100 collectibles on this map, plus I think 6 small Massey Ferguson tractors to collect as well. So very nice. But look, we've actually got 3 in this room, if nothing else. And there we go, Taylor Farms in the corner there. That is a collectible, so let's collect that. You found the coin, visit the cabinet in the Western Woods to see our trophy. And we've just gained ourselves a couple of £1 million for that, so if you're short of money, you know where to come. Right, so let's head out of here again and see what else we've got on this map. So yes, if you leave the log cabin and head back to the path, and cut down the second path here, I do believe down here we have got another racetrack. This is an oval though, so a different type of racetrack, but again another racetrack in the woods to keep yourself amused. So nice to see the stuff here, nice little details. Always good fun to see the map makers thinking about things like that. There we go, there's another collectible as well, so have some fun finding all of those. Right, let's head back to the truck. Let's just show you where we are now. We're kind of in the middle of the map here. We'll head back up to here, grab the truck. We're going to shoot along the top here, have a quick look up here, and then we're going to have a look at all of these icons down in the bottom corner. Okay, there you can see another big grain sell point ahead of you there, but what we're going to do, we are going to keep going. Look at these field sizes as well, it gives you an idea for what's what here. Avoid the traffic as well, lots of houses and barns about, which is again nice to see, gives the map a lot of character, I do like that. But this is one of the big grain sell points up here, and also you will notice to our right there we have a train track, because this has a working train on it, which is always nice to see. And again, if I just roll down to here and stop, there we go, we can request the train from here. So we've rented the train, that will arrive soon. If we head down here, that heads off to Goldcrest Valley. So if you remember from Elm Creek, you could go and sell materials off map for a premium. As you can see here, the wheat is more expensive, to the tune of about $100 at the moment, compared to anything on map. So it's an option you might want to consider. Load the train up after you've rented it and use it that way, which is always a nice alternative option to have available to you. So there we go, grain storage and the ability to rent the train and sell off map. So a nice touch there, like that. Okay, let's head south, because we are going to visit the town now, or certainly the massive collection of production facilities. Okay, there we go, heading into what we would probably call the town. A couple of houses to our right there. This first thing we come across is the production for cereals. There we go, and right next to that is the grain mill, where we would unload our grain and get flour. Moving further along here, we have got timber time, so all the wood that you want to turn into furniture from your sawmill on the other side of the map can come to here. This is for cotton. This is our cotton sell point here, I do believe. Yep. And then further down we've got the diner here on our left, and on our right here, fuel station. All standard crops on this map, no additional crops have been included in this one, but there we go. There's a lime crusher and another grain point on the railway line, so if you want to you can unload from here and take it back up to the other side of the map, or to Goldcrest, so nice to see there. Okay, let's cut through here, because we aren't done yet. There's our raisin factory, so if you want to do grapes on this map, you can bring your raisins and drop them off there. Let's pull back out onto the road. Going a little bit further along here, that is our supermarket. And here is our farmer's market store as well. Let's pull down here. And we keep going down here. We have another diner. And this was an interesting point, I think, here next to the animal dealership. It's almost here like the community tourism guide, where you've got all your help sections that you would need, which is kind of a nice touch. I like that. Very good. Okay, let's go to here. That ahead of us there is the dairy. So if you're going to run animals on this map, you can run cows on this map, that is where you would sell your milk. And we'll run along the bottom here. There's the oil factory as well, for your canola and your sunflowers, and whatever else you want to put into there. Okay, just here you've got your needle and stitch, so where you would take your cotton to turn it into clothes if you want to sell them. And jumping back in the truck here, we've got the pizzeria just ahead there on the right, and this is actually your shop. So if you want to purchase your machinery, you will pick it up from here and do your repairs there, if you don't want to do them on the farm. And there we are, back to the grain sell point. So if I head back up to here, hang a left onto the road here and run along, we will get back to our central road in the middle of the map, past the water tower here, which has nicely got Frankenmuth written on it, so you know where you are. Always nice to see the water tower. Now just before we hang a right, again, gives you an idea to look at the size of some of these fields. There really are nice, decent sized fields. So you will have a lot of fun with these if you like your square fields and you like to be able to run your helpers. I think this is a very AI helper friendly map, I do. Okay, let's head back up here. There is our main farm and our starter farm just ahead of us. So that is a very quick whistle-stop tour of the map. And now I like this map. I think this is great. This is a really nice job. Performance-wise, it is slick. It runs brilliantly smoothly. And it has got a lot of character. I do like the fact that so many houses and locations have been added in. It makes it feel lived in, which is really, really nice. But yes, definitely a map. If you like your square fields and you like your AI helpers, don't like to get stuck into courseplay or anything like that, this is a very, very nicely done map for you, I think. With all the productions added as well, it's a really complete map. You aren't wanting for anything or having to worry about purchasing additional productions and things like that. Everything is here for you. So there you go, a very quick whistle-stop tour of Frankenmuth. Like I said, it's available now. It came out today. I will put a link to the Facebook page where you can download it from in the description to the vid. But if this looks like your cup of tea, go check it out and let me know what you think. I'm the FarmSim guy. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.